Welcome back to my channel, Benson Trumpet Tips. So some people say that a shallower mouthpiece is easier to play on, and a deeper mouthpiece is actually the one that gets them more fatigue. It depends on a number of factors. If you're using a really poor instrument with a small bore size, that will cause more pressure to build up. So a shallower mouthpiece will feel like it's easier to play because less lip is going to be on the mouthpiece, a higher frequency because there's less space in between your lips to vibrate. From experience, I've used lead mouthpieces in the past, but after a certain time, I found that there were certain limitations to using a shallow mouthpiece. One, my tone and my intonation wasn't as clear as I wanted it to be. Middle and lower register was actually a little harder to hit. My tone and clarity just wasn't there. If you've ever tried playing on a shallow mouthpiece for a long period of time, I guarantee you get really chopped very quickly because there's less lip in the mouthpiece, which means there's less disbursement of the vibration when you're actually playing. Smaller circumference area for your lips to fit into the mouthpiece, those muscles will get tired very quickly. Just starting off as a trumpet player, I do not recommend using a lead mouthpiece. You'll develop bad habits. A lead mouthpiece is less forgiving than a deeper mouthpiece is, or a standard, let's say 3C or 5C. Be able to develop your tuning and intonation and tonguing and learn, the fingerings and how the trumpet works, and all of that works together. If you try doing this stopgap measure of a lead mouthpiece right away, you may think it's, oh, this is amazing, I'm just gonna, play on the lead mouthpiece, but you're sacrificing a lot of the tone and quality that people in the audience would like to listen to. Now, deeper mouthpieces I find are the superior, and you can play lead on a deep mouthpiece. There's nothing stopping a person from playing lead on a deep mouthpiece. It is possible. I've done it. You have better control over your tuning and intonation. You'll be able to last longer during a rehearsal, and that also, of course, depends on what gear you're playing on and all that other stuff. Just have a better sound quality than this high-pitched beep, beep, beep. A lot of professional musicians use lead mouthpieces, and it works for them totally fine. And it's not to say that shallow mouthpieces aren't bad. A lot of people use them, and there's nothing wrong with that. The time that I've went and swapped to like a lead mouthpiece or a shallower one, I've always come back to a deeper mouthpiece because I'm never satisfied with the tone quality that a shallower mouthpiece provides. It does offer some relief. You are able to play higher. It does feel great, but it's the honeymoon phase. It may feel great for a while, but you'll slowly begin to realize that a more consistent gear is the way to go. If you like this content, feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe.